Hello, my name is Roberta. I'm the Director of Psychological Professionals in the Children's Care Group in RDaSH. I'd like to talk to you today about Promise 14 and the importance of reducing waiting times in CAMHS, particularly the ambition to meet a 4-week maximum wait for all referrals. Across the UK, the mental health of our children and young people is in crisis. In 2023, 1 in 5 young people experienced a probable mental health difficulty, with anxiety and depression being the most prevalent conditions. Alarmingly, over 350,000 children and young people are currently waiting for their first contact with NHS-funded mental health services, and nearly 40,000 have been waiting for more than 2 years. These numbers show just how urgently we need to act. More young people are reaching out for support, and long waits are only making things worse, increasing distress, isolation, and in some cases, leading to disengagement or crises. Promise 14 commits us to a clear and bold goal. From 2025, assess people referred urgently within 48 hours, or sooner if needed, and by April 2026, deliver a 4-week maximum wait for all referrals, using digital innovation and new ways of working to help us get there. Reducing waiting times is not just about faster access, it's about better outcomes. Earlier help prevents problems from escalating. It supports children to stay in school, maintain relationships, and feel hopeful about the future. Shorter waits also protect our staff, who are under increasing pressure managing risk and crises while holding growing caseloads. By meeting the ambitions in Promise 14, we can transform the experience for both young people and those who care for them. By improving early support, making better use of digital tools, and simplifying our referral pathways, we can build a service that works better for children, young people, and staff. This is a chance to make a real lasting change, reducing distress, improving outcomes, and supporting our teams to deliver the care they came into the NHS to provide. Progress takes time, but it's important to recognise the steps we've already taken. Here's a look at our journey so far. In Doncaster, in April 24, we had a total of 149 young people waiting and 83 waiting above 4 weeks, with the longest wait 49 weeks. However, in July 2025, we have a total of 32 young people waiting, with only 2 waiting above 4 weeks, and the longest wait being 4 weeks and 3 days. In North Lincs, in April 2024, we had a total of 98 young people waiting and 53 waiting above 4 weeks, with the longest wait being 83 weeks. However, now, in July 2025, we have a total of 58 young people waiting, with only 21 waiting above 4 weeks, and the longest wait being 10 weeks and 2 days. In Rotherham, in April 2024, we had a total of 177 young people waiting and 127 waiting above 4 weeks, with the longest wait being 98 weeks and 6 days. However, in July 2025, we have a total of 53 young people waiting, with only 3 waiting above 4 weeks, and the longest wait being 5 weeks and 1 day. It's important we don't lose sight of the children and young people who have waited the longest. Behind every extended wait is a young person facing uncertainty, distress, and risk. This slide highlights the narrative behind the longest waits in each team, helping us understand the reasons for the wait and where we need to focus our efforts. To address the growing demand and improve our mental health services for children and young people, we have taken several important steps. We have established a Thrive steering group to provide strong oversight and ensure accountability across the system. Together with our young ambassadors, we've reviewed referral and triage forms to make the process simpler and more effective. We're also streamlining processes by removing unnecessary duplication and increasing governance to closely monitor waiting times. By merging our Getting Help and psychological therapy pathways, we've aimed to improve a more seamless experience for those seeking support. Recognising the pressures of supply and demand, we've recruited where possible and introduced skill mixing, job plans, and caseload management supervision to better support our staff. Our clinical teams have been strengthened to provide clearer guidance and oversight. And we have improved data quality through enhanced System 1 training and enabling better tracking and planning. Lastly, we've introduced a dedicated therapeutic model for the Getting Advice pathway called the Here and Now therapy, ensuring timely, targeted support. These steps reflect our commitment to delivering accessible, high-quality mental health care to every child and young person who needs it. Thank you for listening. Reducing waiting times in CAMHS isn't just a target, it's a moral imperative. It's about giving children and young people the right help at the right time before problems escalate. The progress we've made shows that change is possible, but there is still more to do. Sustaining and building on our improvements will require continued collaboration, innovation, and relentless focus on the needs of the children and families we serve. Let's keep challenging ourselves and the systems around us to do better, because every week a young person waits is a week too long. Together, through Promise 14, we have a real opportunity to create a fairer, faster, and more compassionate service, one that truly delivers on the hopes and needs of our communities.